Test.
And now we go into an extremely long cutscene.
Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
What am I up to? 9 minutes?
Right. You're due in the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
How do they get glares on their glasses? I mean, I wear glasses. I've never gotten a cool glare.
None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never. The finality of it struck me once again.
That was a weird opening door.
Mission completed. The planet Zebes was annihilated, and all Metroids were exterminated. A simple report, almost dull even, but it felt momentous to me.
Quick FYI, a lot of the beginning of this game will be cutscenes. Just saying, we won't get into some severe action until maybe the 3rd or 4th episode, so yeah.
And people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities. Nothing more than a faded memory. Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Baby's Cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Oh, I wish they were gonna play the music that every time you step out of your ship it plays. You know the Metroid theme. Da na 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 da da. But yeah, enough of my singing. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Sometimes I forget that these are cutscenes. Basically, you gotta look around till you see... Yeah, it's an examine, basically.
Galactic Federation, huh?
Alright, before I continue, we are going to enter another cutscene, and then after that I'm going to end off the video. But before I do that, take a look at the top right-hand corner of your screen. You'll see your map. You can also access your map by pressing, by pressing the plus button. When you have a map, you can zoom in, zoom out, and check other sectors. Basically, they're going to be, let me think, 1, 2, 3. basically 4 sectors, not counting the main sector. You can check where items are on the sector, but they're indicated by blue dots. When there are red outlines around your map in the top right hand corner of the screen, that means there are enemies in the area. If you clear out all the enemies, it'll flash blue, letting you know that there is a item in that area. Not all areas will have items, but it'll let you know when there are. Some items can only be gotten at the end of the game, which we will be getting later. But for now, I'm just going to pick up what I can now. So let's go enter an extremely long cutscene. By the way, I like how smooth you enter cutscenes. I like how there's not any loading times. Like, look, we're not even, entering a cutscene, you don't even know it. Just, it was so smooth. Anyway, another cutscene.
Ah, fancy meeting you here, princess.
It's our friend.
Anthony. There's only one person who calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Commander, we're all prepped.
No dice.
I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
AKA, basically, into first person, point your missiles, and blow it up.
All right, I'm gonna go on ahead.
Adam hadn't authorized it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I probably shouldn't mention that. You have all the items in the game. You just aren't allowed to use them. Anyway, I'm going to end off the video here because I think 18 minutes is enough for a video. Alright, in the next episode, we will continue on in the bottle ship. Alright guys, I will see you guys later.